heard a couple of things in my spirit. One thing I heard was that the places were going to be amazing, but that what was really going to make the difference was going to be the people that I encountered in those places. And I didn't really know what that meant, didn't really have any details on that, but I have found that the people that I've met, both locals and people who've been traveling, even as I've been traveling, they have made the absolute difference in this trip. Some amazing, amazing people there that I met. I'm really grateful for the acquaintanceships and the friendships that I've been making on this trip. It's really been a balm for me because I found, before I left LA, that a lot of my relationships had either become strained or they had fulfilled their usefulness. And so I found myself lacking some quality company. I think that's important to look at, who's around you and what their ideals are, where they're headed. There's an old saying that says that you're known by the company that you keep. And I think that if you take stock every now and then of the people that you allow, at least in your very inner circle, to evaluate whether or not they are going where you're going, or they are for the season that you're going into, or if they need to be shifted around a little bit. I think that's wisdom for anyone who's looking to truly grow and truly continue making moves in their lives for betterment and for more increase and for more wisdom, to create and cultivate an environment where those kind of relationships can come in and grow and flourish. So I had that plan, I had that prayer before I left to go on this trip, and I didn't really know how it was going to pan out because, people can be kind of standoffish sometimes, not really knowing how good of a reception I would get from total strangers. Sometimes when people are transitioning out of your life, you can think that there's something wrong with you when it just may be a seasonal thing. But it can affect your mind as well to make you think that there actually is something wrong with you, and that anyone that you might come into contact with or you might engage with may find some kind of fault with you as well and reject you on that basis. And so, quite honestly, I had that in my mind consciously on some levels, but mostly subconsciously. So when I entered into some of these conversations, I entered into them with something of an idea that I wasn't going to be fully received, and that has not been more not true than anything I've experienced. It's been furthest from the truth. And in fact, I found that as I've been very patient and waiting for whatever the encounter was designed to produce or designed to reveal, as I just was patient and just let it be and just be myself in these scenarios, that the people I've encountered have been ready, willing, and able to engage in new relationship and new friendship. And I've been extremely blessed by that willingness and being able to connect on that level.